After over 20 years of being a representative of various software companies, and we always represented at least two, if not three or more software companies at a time, um, serving the small to mid market companies. A couple of years ago, we became publisher independent. And that's probably one of the best decisions that we ever made from a personal um, and professional, ethical, moral, and client advocacy position. You know, we've served customers from between 5 and 500 million in revenue, and really, that's not one market. That's probably, I don't know, 3 to 5 markets, and we've kind of represented all the major players now and get to go to all the end user conferences, partner conferences, industry conferences, and we try to report on them in our blog. But it's really kind of reinforced our opinion that there is no one system for everybody. I mean, if you look at Microsoft, they are the Borg. Resistance is futile. They have a great technology stack. I mean, it's really powerful. It's modern, and it's complex. And if you look at Business Central, it's a great platform for a lot of companies, and especially if you've got like a IT architect and a really whiz bang, techie guy who can really manage and mold their platform. You can do some incredible things with it. And then I personally got the chance to do a hands-on learning lab with NetSuite last year, and they won the initial cloud wars. They are true cloud. They are the choice for a lot of private equity and venture capital firms, and they've got some amazing and impressive um, consolidation tools if you're a multi-entity company using a global chart of accounts. Um, but if you're acquiring companies on a regular basis using multiple systems and then bringing them into the NetSuite platform and having to homogenize them to take advantage of these great tools, maybe it's not the best solution for you. Even though it's a great solution, don't get me wrong. But there are lots of other solutions, like take Acumatica for existence. They are really on the rise as a true cloud, even though we can argue what true cloud is solution. Um, but they are really taking a slightly different approach than a lot of publishers. For years, publishers have said to the partner community, you need to go industry specific, you need to build vertical tools. And really, Acumatica is the first publisher who seems to be really making the effort internally to develop teams that are focused on manufacturing or distribution or construction, and having really good managers and building a strong community around that, and really still treating their partners very well and building a very loyal channel of really good partners who can implement their solution for you. But you can't count out companies like SAP. I mean, they are I hate to say, the granddaddy of enterprise resource planning systems, but they are probably the one publisher who has been focused on business management software since their inception. And their best practices are built into their software. And, they've got Business One, they still have By Design, and now they're trying to go down market again with Grow for S4 powered by HANA. Business One is now a multi-cloud capable, but on-premise capable. Is it legacy software? Is it cloud software? We can debate all these things forever, but it's a viable choice for a lot of companies. And, a lot of people don't get fired for buying SAP. I've seen valuations go up dramatically just from switching from QuickBooks to SAP Business One. So there are others, like don't count out Sage. Sage has been around forever, and like Infor, I used to call them a holding company for ERP systems. But since Aaron Harris came on and the acquisition of Intact, I really have a lot of confidence because they're developing software like Sage Distribution and Manufacturing Operations, I think it is, SDMO. And the strategy is kind of like this best of breed with AI, so that you don't have to have this one massive system. And it's really a good strategy based upon where technology is going, and don't count them out. Um, and I mentioned Infor, but Infor is like Epicor or IFS or Plex that have really good manufacturing capabilities for certain industries. And there's still many more softwares. Take like an Odoo, right, which was historically looked at as small business, but with its open architecture and community kind of development, it's really has made progress moving up market if you're one of those people who loves Linux kind of software, cloud, technology. But so really the point of all this is that there is no one system for anybody, right? Or for all customers, or even one system for discrete manufacturers, or one system for make to order manufacturing, or one system for distribution in any industry. So, we look at a combination of size, technological capabilities in house, what your corporate culture is in terms of growth or process orientation or segregation of duties. There are so many factors which could influence how we might consult and advise for you to make a choice in our role as client advocates. And that's really where that joy in this decision comes from, in that we recognize that our value is higher, on an individual and on a personal and professional level, um, in a role of a client advocate than as a hosting company or as an implementer of software. We really feel like with the changes in technology, the move to the cloud, and the being a cloud service provider, you really need to be a large entity that can protect from cybersecurity these days. And you really still need to be, there's just so much more that goes into being a cloud service provider today than when we started back in the late 90s. Um, and even more so with the rise of artificial intelligence. Um, I truly believe if I was um, the same age I was when I started my business network back in '99, I would be building an implementation company that would be using AI to do a lot of the work to bring down the cost and increase the efficiency, and to continue learning by going after specific industries with specific packages. And I think I could do a great job with that, but um, I'll leave that for the next generation of entrepreneur, and I'll focus on helping clients achieve their own goals and getting the satisfaction out of that. So, if you want to hear about any of these software packages, see what we learn at these conferences, or get our advice on how to grow, visit our website. There are lots of forms to fill out for free assessments. Our first meeting is always free. And we'd love to work with you if um, we get along and we mesh, and we can help you. And if not, we will find you the right people. That's our job as a network of companies. Have a great day.